Aries are easily the best of themselves, even without trying. They are born to stand out and take charge of everything life throws at them. If you are wondering why you are so defiant, then you have to watch this video to the end to get a better grasp of who you are. But first, let's take a quick detour into the background of the Zodiac sign. Aries is the first sign of the Zodiac. The Sun transits this region between March 21st to April 19th. This cardinal fire sign takes its symbol from the flying ram, Chrysomelis, that rescued Helle and Phrixus, who were the children of King Athamas of Boeotia. The sign Aries has its origin in Aries, the god of war, whose Roman name is Mars. It is equally the ruling planet of this fire sign. With that said, sit back as we dive in to examine 15 defining character traits of the first sign of the Zodiac. Number 1. Aries are trailblazers. These cosmic rams only know how to be number one. Think back on all the Aries you've met before. Something they're all sure to have in common is their great pioneering spirit. Aries want to be the first to lay their feet on a new path, whether in their career, business, and even with family. This comes as no surprise, as Aries is the first sign of the Zodiac. So when you see an adventurous Aries, just know they are not an exception. Leading is their nature. Number 2. They nurse the biggest ambitions. Aries are not content with just being the first. They also want to be the best. There's something that runs through their blood akin to an electric current that just charges them towards any appearance of ambition. Moreover, the influence of Mars on these cosmic rams means they don't go for the average. This is why you will often find them in top leadership roles. Number 3. Aries are ruthless. With Mars being the ruling planet of Aries, which also symbolizes the god of war, these warriors follow their dreams with equal zeal. So, when an Aries is on an ambitious quest, they do so with as much ruthlessness and vigor as you would fight a war. Failure is never an option for these rams. Number 4. Aries are independent and value their individuality. Someone born under the Aries zodiac sign has no flair for depending on other people. They know the only person they can count on is themselves. So you see them figuring life out on their own and rejecting any form of imposition on their will. Even if they make mistakes, Aries want to be able to say they made it on their own. And while this may paint them as proud and arrogant, the zodiac sign itself doesn't deny it. Number 5. They can be self-centered. Aries rarely make any decision based on their emotions. They are very strategic about their plans, and this may sometimes mean they do things that only suit them, even if it means making others uncomfortable. And while these cardinal signs may claim to feel bad about it, their philosophy is always that the end justifies the means. Don't expect them to be bothered by the load of conscience that should come with cutting off people dear to them. These cosmic rams will selfishly do anything in order to feel lighter in their climb up the ladders of life. It is nothing personal. Winning is just the goal. Number 6. Fearlessness is their second nature. Aries generally don't know how to be afraid of anything. These courageous rams go against anyone and any situation heads-on without a single iota of fear. This trait explains why you will often find Aries doing things most people would never even attempt, either out of fear of failure or any unpleasant consequence. What occupies their minds is simply how to get things done one way or the other. The fear of the unknown is absolutely alien to them, and they have thus been able to write countless success stories. Number 7. Aries are more of a doer than a thinker. Despite their fierce nature, these fire signs sometimes withdraw into their thoughts. However, the restless side of them frequently wins out. They just want to get into action so badly that they don't spend much time contemplating their actions. Aries don't dilly-dally, they just rather do it. More often than not, these fiery rams do first, then think after. They are so eager to do anything that comes to their mind the very moment they get the inspiration. We, however, can't deny the fact this is probably why they often achieve so much in so little time. But then, there's no denying it also gets them into a lot of avoidable mess. Number 8. These trailblazers know their limits. Arisians are very active people. They love setting the trend, getting things done, and flaunting some of the most sacred societal rules. But make no mistakes, they also know when the time is right for them to step back a bit. And don't mistake this for an act of cowardice or lack of courage. If anything, we know Arisians have an overflow of bravery. Nevertheless, these energetic folks know when to recharge their energy, and they are not shy to take a step back from the limelight to do so. Number 9. Arisians eat, drink, and breathe confidence. These folks are super confident in their ability to do whatever they set out to do. Matter of fact, a lot of people misconstrue the confidence of Arisians to be arrogant overconfidence. It is not up to us to say this is correct, but if self-confidence is a crime, all Arisians should definitely be behind bars. Number 10. Arisians are not the best at expressing emotions. There's no denying the good heart of these fire signs. They only just find it difficult to express their emotional side, and it's no fault of theirs. Arisians have so many practical decisions to make, and they know emotions can easily be mistaken as a sign of weakness. Believe it or not, they are born leaders, and they are aware of the fact that leaders can't afford to show even the slightest sign of feebleness. So this zodiac sign would rather mask their emotions as much as they can to maintain an undaunted image. Number 11. They're unstoppable. When these fire signs get into motion to achieve something, they become like a train moving at top speed. In fact, they completely live up to their zodiac element, the fire, as they can utterly consume anything that stands in their way. Trying to sway them for their decision is like attempting to put out a burning bush with a cup of water. Number 12. Aries can be impatient. One thing these cardinal folks are great at is starting new projects. But when it comes to completing them, this is where they mostly have a hard time. They easily get bored and tend to give up when things don't go according to plan. This destructive inclination results in Aries having a long list of unrealized goals. Number 13. Arisians don't fret in the face of challenges. It is guaranteed that an Arisian will face more challenges in a lifetime than any other sign of the zodiac. Don't fault them for this. It's just a result of the kind of life they lead. However, these cosmic rams take challenges heads-on. The possibility of facing a challenge doesn't give these folks any chills. Rather, it charges them up with so much adrenaline that one can almost say they go about intentionally courting new challenges. Number 14. Arisians can be jealous too. Rams tend to be competitive, which often results in jealousy. And while there are no issues with this, bear in mind that their envy can become toxic, especially when used as a motive. This is probably why Aries occasionally act out of fury. Number 15. Arisians are always hopeful. Despite their sharp and seemingly uncaring nature, these Mars-ruled bunch are kids at heart. They have enough optimism to last them a lifetime and more. But then, without the kind of hopeful drive they have, you will quite agree that wading through life would be a hard journey for them, most especially with the sorts of decisions they tend to make. Aries are definitely the ones to call on when it's time to sail uncharted waters. These fiery rams will stand by you and teach you very valuable lessons about optimism and the beauty of courage. If you are in doubt, simply check out some of our famous rams such as Mariah Carey, Emma Watson, Lady Gaga, Reese Witherspoon, and America Ferrera to understand how they set the trend. So you watch this video smiling to yourself as you realize how much this is you. We would love to hear from you, so drop a comment.